This week on Constant Crisis News and Opinion, Humor and Self-Help Podcast.
Suspects in sticky situation after police make arrests in Quebec maple syrup heist.
Now, for those of you who aren't from Richmond, he said maple syrup heist.
Yes.
It sounded like maple syrup heist.
Maple syrup heist, exactly. How do you pronounce it?
Okay, go ahead, sir.
This theft of this maple syrup was discovered in last August, at a depot rented by the Quebec Federation of Maple Syrup Producers, or CFMSUP, in what police believe was an inside job. 6 million pounds equates to 10,000 barrels of stockpiled syrup. Part of the Federation's, quote, carefully guarded international strategic reserve of maple syrup.
I didn't know there was one. Can you imagine the defense stuff they've got around that? Like,
oh, my God.
Anti-aircraft missiles. I'll bet 47 out of Canada's 100 army men are around that strategic.
The great part about it was that one of the investigators, Lieutenant Guy Lapointe.
No.
Lapointe? Guy! Oh.
Lapointe?
Lieutenant Guy Lapointe of the Sûreté de Quebec.
Clouseau?
He made the astonishing assertion it was an inside job. Quote, because they were doing it on the inside, they couldn't be seen from outside. So it was easier for them to steal the syrup. So you hear about all the time. You hear about, these inside jobs. I didn't realize they physically meant inside.
I always thought it was a term of art. Oh, inside!
Right. That's why you couldn't see them, because they were inside. And the guards in the puffy pants were outside.
Man, the education you get. To listen for free to the Constant Crisis News and Opinion, Humor and Self-Help Podcast with Hamilton Holloway and Chuck Hansen, go to ConstantCrisisNews.com or go to iTunes and search Constant Crisis News.